A friend of mine who's a really good friend of mine looks after me when I go to Ocean Beach. He's a top man and he's a huge Chelsea fan, always giving me stick about Spurs. And he's actually decided to phone in. He texted me and said, I'm phoning in. So we've got him on. It's Tony Truman. Tone, how are you?
Evening, Tony.
All right, Jay.
Tone,
All right, Jay, how are you?
Yeah, good. Tone, look, before we start talking about Ocean Beach and when we're going next, what's going on at Chelsea? I know you're there. I know you're a massive fan of the club, but Tone, what's happening?
Just on the way home from the game now, mate, and obviously talking about tonight's game only, I thought we didn't do too bad, to tell the truth, mate. We kept City quiet. I've kept the Boeing quiet. We kept Foden quiet, Van Haaland quiet. You know, really considering what the cards we were dealt with after the first couple of minutes, losing Sterling and everything, I didn't think we'd done too bad, to tell the truth, mate. And it was nice to see the youngsters come on. It's just shame some of the old guard don't have the same sort of impetus as like when, say, Gallagher came on and everything. The bite and the hunger was there and everything.
Yeah, but Tone, look, watching Chelsea over the last 4, 5, 10 years, Chelsea have always been hard, strong, physical. You know, you don't get results at Stamford Bridge. They have a mentality there where we don't get beat. I look at this team, Tone, and it's soft. It's a soft Chelsea team.
Fluffy, mate. Be honest, Jay, me and my mate Carl were saying that on the way up there tonight. There's no steel in the team. There's no bite or anything. You know, you've got Asby who's trying hard and Thiago and everything, but the rest of the team are soft. You know, I thought you did play well tonight. There's a Carl Dennis in midfield. He had a great game, amazing game. I think he's going to be a great player for the future. But like you say there, there's no battling them, Aubameyang and Havertz up front. Nothing. Just far too soft, mate. Far too soft. They need, we should be looking for midfielders in the transfer market. Pay all this money for this Benfica guy. We need a striker. We need an out-and-out striker.
Tony,
there, but that's what we need.
I agree. I think you should either sign somebody like Tony or Mitrovic.
They had Lukaku. Yeah. Tone, you had Lukaku.
But Lukaku didn't perform, did he?
Rubbish, Jay. He was no good. He was no good. He shouldn't have come back in the first place. I think it was a desperate signing by the club, and I think that's the trouble. I think they're just they're not thinking about it logically, really, of who we actually need. You know, we've always had that steel down the middle, going back to Drogba, Terry, Lampard. Yeah. There's none of that now, none of it. All our spine. You look at all the top teams, they've all got a really good spine of the team, and we haven't got that. Like I say, Pulisic, too flaky. Everyone, just too soft and fluffy, really.
You've lost Rudiger and Kante's injured. So if you put them two in, just them two, the team looks better. With them two, look like there's a couple of men you've got in there. Yeah. You've lost Christensen, who's probably never going to be good enough. Werner was probably never going to be good enough. Havertz is a bit lightweight. Ziyech is a bit lightweight.
Go on, Tone.
I'd have rather kept Werner. At least he tried. Yeah. Every game he gave 100% effort. Okay, he wasn't banging in the goals like we needed, but sometimes, given time, things will come and everything. But at the moment, they're walking about like they don't care. They just got back from their summer holidays.
Yeah, but it could just come back from Ocean Beach, shouldn't they, Tone?
Well, a few players on the pitch have been. The Greenish was out partying with us this summer. Jay, he still had a great game tonight, didn't he, when he came on? There is definitely something missing at the club at the moment. I can't quite put my finger on it, what it is and everything, but I think it is, maybe if anything, it's that lack of steel up the middle. Really, look at Rudiger when he came on tonight. He was brilliant. He was industrious. He was fighting. He was battling, and I thought, that's what we need. Why aren't they playing?
Yeah. Tony, you know Jamie quite well. I just wanted to ask you this. Yeah. When he was playing for Wolves.
What Carragher?
When he was playing for Wolves, did he keep visiting you quite often? Spraying champagne.
Be honest, when Jamie used to play for Wolves, I never used to watch third division football. So he had his face carver as well, O'Hara.
Tone, just lastly on Chelsea, Graham Potter. Now, I know you're a huge Chelsea fan. You follow him all over.
Yeah.
Do you give him to the end of the season?
100%. You've got to give it to this end of the season. Be honest, I was gutted about Tuchel leaving. I thought he was a real good tactician, and I think, but obviously there's some things going on behind the scenes, probably, which we never know about quite. But, Potter, I do think he's a bit out of his depth with this one, really. I just can't see the players, the players, all the big
Tone, if he's out of his depth, he's got to go. Tone, if he's out of his depth, he's got to go. It's Chelsea Football Club.
But everyone was saying that about Arteta last season, weren't they? And look at him now. There's, sometimes you can't. And Arsenal have been, proven right by sticking by him, who's a good tactical brain. Look at them now, flying. Right, I think the trouble is, everyone calls for all these managers to go too quick, really. Right, well, at the moment, we've got like a 6 or 7 top players from our team out. That's not Potter's fault, is it, at the end of the day? That they're all missing through injury. At the end of the day, we've got to sort of regroup, restart again. It was always going to be a big change after the Roman era and everything. I think you just got to bide with it a little bit more time, and let's hopefully it comes good.
All right. Tone, when we go in Ocean Beach, when you open?
Get us a table, Tom.
Well,
top table, Tone.
You just make sure you're there for Tuesday, 11th till the 18th of July, mate.
You know I'm there. Any chance of a freebie? You know I'm there, Tone.
You and Gaff.
Tone, absolute pleasure, mate. Thanks for coming here, Ocean Beach owner, and what a guy he is. I didn't ask him where Wayno was, but he's a really top bloke. He is. Go to Ocean Beach, Dean. You fancy a bit of Ocean Beach in the summer?
No, I've passed that. Passed my sell-by date. He was talking sense there.
No, he knows his stuff.
You thought he was going to come on and give a rant out.
No.
And he said, no.
Tony is a huge Chelsea fan.
That's about right,
been
isn't
a
it?
huge Chelsea fan for a long, long time.
That result tonight's about right.
A what?
Before the game, if you'd looked at that game, you would have gone Man City 1-0. Wouldn't you?
I know, but they need a win. They need results. It's not good enough. It's sat 10th in the table. We're talking about a club now. The fans have all of a sudden go, let's get top 6. Let's give Potter time. Roman Abramovich was the owner. He's gone. He's gone. Champions League football, win trophies, or you're out the door. Why has that changed? Why is that still not the mentality? That's been Chelsea's mentality for 20 years.